Hi everybody, welcome back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 and a quick video about the FAL assault rifle. You may well have overlooked this little beauty. However, it's definitely worth your consideration because it is very good in certain situations. Now the difference with the FAL, the right arm of freedom, I think it was called, for many years. You'll recognise it as it was a version of this was the British Army's main battle rifle for many years, and most of European armies and all over Africa and places like that. But it is semi-automatic in this guise. I think they did produce fully automatic versions of the FAL. So you need to have a very quick trigger finger, so I'd recommend running the shoot house or one of the gunfight map drills to kind of get you up to speed. But it's very satisfying. I do like the semi-autos in Call of Duty. Now, when you're coming up against someone who's got a fully automatic submachine gun or a assault rifle at medium to close range, you are basically at a disadvantage because their time to kill is so much faster than you. However, if you can get your shots on target and hit them in the upper chest or head, you can often come out on top. And I find when you have a good game with the FAL, or just have a game where you kill quite a few people, it feels really good. And you're like, oh wow, I really had to work hard for that, because you're pumping that trigger, to get those bullets out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you my FAL setup, and then I'll play a game where I did alright. I got about 19 kills with the FAL. It was on domination. I wasn't really playing the objective very much. I was hanging around on the outskirts on Ramaza, just kind of picking people off, doing that sort of stuff. But definitely give it a go. Now, the FAL can be very frustrating as well, because sometimes it feels like, every time you get into a gunfight, you get killed. And one of the reasons, actually, why I use it quite a lot, is because I am trying to get to... Am I close this yet? Where am I? I'm up to level 46. I think it's around about level 61. I'm trying to get up to the burst mode. You can actually unlock a burst mode for it, which is a 3-round burst, which should be enough to kill people in one burst. So as long as you're on target for that first burst, they'll be dead. And I think that can make the FAL amazing, but it's pretty good as it is. Anyway, so what do I do with it? Well, I put the 1mW laser on it for hip fire accuracy. So if you do bump into somebody at close quarters, just hip fire, bang, 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 as fast as you can, and maybe you'll catch them off guard. Don't try and aim down sight and shoot at them. I've got the Scout optic on to give me that 3.25 magnification. Yeah, I wouldn't mind something with a little bit more magnification, but not as much as the sniper scope. I don't want 8 times. 3.5 would probably be a little bit better. I use Recon as my perk. So this is so you can see people's names at further distance, which can be useful when you're going toe-to-toe with snipers. Again, because it's not a one-shot kill, you have to be very careful when you're taking on snipers, because they will kill you first if they're on target. But if you can hit them the first, and that makes them flinch, so they lose their aim, and then you can hit them again, a couple of times, and you can take them down. So Recon, good for me. I use the rear stifle grip for faster aim down sight speed and sprint to fire. So if I'm running around the map, I can start firing a lot faster and hip fire to take people down. And finally, I use the commando foregrip that gives me better aiming stability. So the idea is when you aim down sights, it doesn't wander quite as much. And recoil stabilization is after the gun has bounced, how long it takes to kind of get steady again. And it seems to work for me. And it doesn't give me a penalty in terms of aim down sight speed, which is the thing. So there we go, the FAL. Give it a go. It's definitely worth a try. As I say, it can be very frustrating, but sometimes when you can get that bit of distance between you and the enemies, it can be so much fun using this gun. And anyway, I'll play that Ramaza domination gunplay next, so you can see me using it. At some point, I think I'll get a little bit distracted. But anyway, take a look, see what you think, and put what you think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you.
Calling in fire, mission 3-1. Stand by for danger close. Good impact. Still hot. Going again.
Domination. Capture and defend the forward up. We're taking Charlie. We control Charlie. We're in control.
Reloading!
Enemies here. Losing Bravo. We've lost Bravo. We're taking Bravo. Enemy movement. Capturing Bravo. We're losing Bravo. Taking back. Enemy controls two objectives. Capturing Bravo for guard. Control. Capturing Alpha. We've lost. You're needed at B. We've captured. UAV ready.
This is Falcon 3-0. Good copy. Signal lost. Down. Weapons free in 5.
Enemy care package inbound. Enemy personal radar is control two objectives. Guard them. Enemy cruise missile incoming. You're needed at Alpha. Care package on the way. Lost Alpha. Taking Alpha. UAV ready.
Domain action! Send recon!
Enemy care package on the way.
Falcon 3-0. Good copy. UAV beginning flyover.
Fire! Friendly!
We control two objectives. Guard them.
Signal lost. Down.
Friendly counter-strike inbound. Friendly UAV online. Friendly precision aircraft on the way. UAV online. Losing C. halfway there. Keep fighting. Got them. Hostiles are dropping control. Enemy precision airstrike inbound. Take cover. Friendly care package on our way.
Changing maps.
Lost C.
Close the furnace.
Enemy care package inbound.
Enemy at the bottom.
Taking C. Enemy controls 2 objectives. Take. We control Charlie. Enemy. Assist our team at B. We've lost B. Taking ground. Enemy care package inbound. Enemy cruise missile incoming. Enemy controls 2 objectives. Take that back. Enemy personal radar in the air. We're taking Bravo. Enemy care package inbound. Friendly UAV online. Enemy UAV overhead. We're taking Alpha. Care package inbound. Enemy personal radar in the air. We're taking A. Captured Bravo. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover. Overhead. You're gonna come. Control 2 objectives. Got them. Enemy care package inbound. We're taking A. Hostiles are taking Bravo. Keep fighting. We've got this. We control all points. Keep going. Lost B. Let's A. accomplished. Get back to